Welcome to Relationship Advice Hour with Josh and Tamara Carroll.
Oh, Lord.
Today we will explore the intricacies of marriage and matrimony.
And owning a business with your spouse.
Don't do that.
No, you should do that, but
don't work with them. I mean, you just have separate roles. It's fine. My role is more inspirational. I think of myself less as helpful and more as inspirational around the shop.
I think the problem is,
What?
Too many chefs spoil the broth.
Yeah, just one chef. It's me. You're like a chef-ette.
I mean, you're the face of the chef, but I think we all know who the real chef is, the ratatouille in the hat, so to speak.
Yeah, but Julie's not here. I'm just kidding. It's fine. No,
I was referring to myself.
Yeah, I always, every job I had, I always thought of myself less as like the physical worker at the job and more as like the spiritual leader of the work, where I kind of hover around, see what you're doing, maybe see what this guy's doing here. Let's put some stuff over on the front. But when I say let's put some stuff over on the front, I'm not implying that I should do it. I'm implying that the people around me should put it up there because I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, but then who makes the decisions about what goes up front? And who runs the business? And who does all of that stuff then?
Well, it used to be me. In the live auction.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. What? Like the paperwork stuff?
For the sake of sustaining your relationship, sometimes it's better just to say, you're right, honey.
I don't run the business. Right. Now, the business part of it, I don't run that. Tammy runs that. But I'm more like the, have you ever seen the movie The Guru?
No.
And he like sits like this and he gives out advice, but he doesn't really do anything. I think of myself more as the auction guru, where I inspire people to be the best they can be. That's my job here.
I'll just call you Goof for short.
All right, you want to talk about last night? Here we go.
Well, actually, what? I really wanted to talk about.
No, I'm not touching that chip again.
The chip is still here. The chip from how long has that been? At least
2 months.
No, that's like a 6-month-old chip. That's for sure a 6-month-old chip.
Really?
Yeah, because 2 months ago you picked it up and nibbled it, and I was like, "Oh, don't eat that! Don't, please don't eat the chip."
Oh, it's really soggy.
At this rate, it'll be like 3 years before you finish it.
Eric, take a little nibble.
I am not.
Yeah, you recognize the texture.
No, I am not.
There's a fresh corn.
I'm not even touching that.
It's fine. Salty, kind of. A little mushy. It's great. All right, we talking about this thing or not? I'm going to go back to inspiring people.
Well, speaking of inspiring.
What?
We had a really good, in fact, record-breaking night last week.
It was a good night.
Yeah. Why do you think it was so good, though? I mean, like what?
Well, we had Lotes.
What's Lotes?
It's like Favrel glass. Now, okay, here's the deal. It looks like Favrel glass, but Favrel is a term that was invented by Tiffany and Company for their glass. Mm-hmm. But now it gets used for all of the opalescent kind of iridescent glass. Mm. Iridescent glass is Lotes. Everyone calls it Favrel, even though Favrel is just Tiffany.
It's actually a very fascinating invention because they added metallic chemicals to the glass. And then once it was fired, it produced different iridescent colors.
Yeah, but is it valuable? Here we go on the Lotes vase with Lee Humdinger. Someone start me at 100 and go. I got 200 to start. I'm 200 here. Going to be 210, 210 here. Now 220, now 230, 230 here. Get to 240, now 250, 250 here, 260. I'm at 300, now 310, now 320, 320, 400 here, now 410, 410 here. Get to 420, now 430, now 440, now 450, now 460, now 470, 470, 460 here. Get to 470 here, now 480, now 490, 490, 490. I'm at 480 here, 490 here, now 5, now 525, now 550, now 575, now 600 here, now 625, now 650, 650 here, now 675, now 700, now 7, now 7, now 7. I'm at 675 here, gonna be 700, now 700 here, now 725, now 750, now 775, now 800, gonna be 8, now 8, now 8. I'm at 775 here, gonna be 800. So 775, number 10.
Well, it did pretty good. It depends.
No, it was good. So we sold the Favrel glass, like 16 pieces. That was super huge money.
Yeah.
And then we sold the sealed toys. And that included the mask action figures that were new in their boxes from the 1980s, 1986 and 1987, made by Kenner. And it's a super collectible toy line anyway, but our sets were new in their boxes and they were still factory sealed. So they went crazy on that stuff. They loved that.
Now, there were a couple of sets that went for a lot more money. What was special about those?
Well, that was my one disappointment in the night. This one is not factory sealed. It is new in the box. The seal has been opened. The contents are unused in their original inserts. Rare piece. Yep, it's the last of the mask. Yep, particularly rare piece on this one. Someone start me at 100 and go on that. 100 here, get a 125, 125 here, 150, no 175, 175 here, no 2, got to be 2 here, no 225, no 250, 250 here, no 275. I'm at 250 here, 275 here, no 3, no 325, 325 here, get a 350, no 375, no 4, get a 4, no 4, no 4. I'm at 375 here, get a 4 here, no 425, no 450, get a 450, 450, 425 here, get a 450. I'm at 450 here, no 475, no 500, get a 5, no 5, no 5, no 5, 475 here, get a 5. I'm at 475 here, get a 500, 500 here, no 525. I'm at 500 here, get a 525, 500 here, get a 525. I'm at 500 here, now 525, 525, 525. I'm at 500 here, now 525. Sold at $500, number 67. Because they did go for
disappointment.
Well, it went for a ton of money, yes. But
I thought they were like.
But the nerd in me knows
really good
that. So it's hard to explain to the audience, to the crowd that's everybody, even they're toy people, how rare it is to find those sets factory sealed. 3 of the sets were the split second sets. Split second sets were the later issue on the mask. So it's that 3rd series that came out. There's not much of it out there. They didn't make as much of it. Kind of the line had died off already. And so those 3rd series sets are already almost impossible to get. Finding them factory sealed in the boxes, they may be the only 3 sets factory sealed in the country. Like that is not, it's not like finding a card at Star Wars. So yeah, they brought a ton of money, but I still wanted to bring more because I'm greedy and I want it.
Well, I guess that's how you become the king of collectibles.
No, listen, about the logo, you're going to have to change it back. I've taken a beating from like 10 people over it already.
Good. That's what it's all about, right?
No.
Well, tell me who else. Who else in this city? Now, I realize there's great auction houses and great eBayers and great, things all over the world that sell toys.
Yeah.
But who else in this city can sell those vintage toys at a live, local, yokel auction house for as much money as you get out of them?
Well, first, I'm not a local yokel auction house. I'm a Midwest powerhouse. So number 1.
My bad.
Carroll Auctions is a Midwest powerhouse of an auction. Produces fantastic results on the rarest stuff all the time. There is no one but us who sells this much quality every single week. There's not another one. It's just us.
Well, I agree. And like I said, there's a lot of really great online auction companies and other great live auction companies here. There really are. And they're very good in their specialized
huge money
fields. Okay. But as far as this niche of doing those kind of 60s, 70s, 80s collectibles, there really isn't anybody else in town. And maybe they sell them, but they don't sell them for as much money because...
No, you created a gold coin logo with King of Collectibles on it.
I guess that'd make me the business manager, wouldn't it?
Oh, God. No,
would that make me the...
I heard about it like 10 times already. Oh, King of Collectibles, huh? Collectibles gold.
Trust the process. You are not the marketing guru. You're the toy guru. Yeah.
What else happened on Wednesday that was good? Well, I will point out that the Lotes glass also brought all of the money.
Well,
because Carroll Auctions specializes in antiques and collectibles.
Well, that's true. We do sell antiques and art here and jewelry and all kinds of gas and oil, a bunch of really cool stuff. But I think you're most known for like the vintage, toy collectible kind of things like that. That's really,
I do
when
like
anybody hears your name in town, that's how they associate you.
Yeah, I'm connected to all those guys because I've been doing it my whole life. It was good. Wednesday night was good. I enjoyed selling that stuff. I enjoyed selling the glass. it was crazy to set a record. The thing that was nuts about setting a record in the building last Wednesday was I set a record 2 Wednesdays before that on a comic book auction. Silver Surfer number 3, the annual number 3, first appearance, Mephisto. Someone start me at 5 and go on that one. 5 here now, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 here now, 5, 35, 30 here, get 35, 35, 30, 35, 30 here now, 5, 35 here, get a 40, 40, 40 here now, 5, 45 here, get a 50, 45 here, and 50 here now, 5, 55 here, get a 60, now 65, 60 here now, 5, 65, 65, 65 here, and 70, 70 here now, 5, I'm at 70 here now, 5, so 75 here, get a 80 here now, 5, 85 here, get a 90, 90 here now, 5, 95 here, get a 100, 100 here, get a 110, 110 here, get a 120, 120 here, no 130, no 140, get a 140 here, no 150, 150, 150 here, get a 160, now 170, 170 here, get a 180, now 190, 190, 190, 190 here, get a 200, now 290, 190 here, 200 here, get a 210, I'm at 200 here, get a 210, 210 here, get a 220, I'm at 210 here, get a 220, 210 here, get a 220, sold at $210, Barbara was.
Right.
And that was like, I sold the vintage comic books. I'm like, well, I'm not going to break that record.
But see, again,
a week, 2 weeks later, I broke the record.
But you're breaking it with this sort of, pop culture, collectibles, and vintage toys.
What they like here is the same thing like everywhere else. It's my ability to get it down here that makes it work so well. Mm-hmm. What they want is quality.
Right.
They want to buy, and it doesn't matter what it is you put in that. Now, the toys we specialize in, mm-hmm. but it doesn't matter what it is you put in that auction house. If it's quality, it will bring the money here because that's just our crowd, the buyers that we've built into this place, want to buy quality. They don't, and so you can sell it. I don't care what it is. If it's quality, you put it in there, great money.
I think that's probably true everywhere. I think another reason you do really well with that is because we've taken a new approach to marketing, which is to really use social media to help drive those kind of collectors here. And, we had all the video games and the comic books and the Godzilla things. And that kind of requires the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, that was
and
good.
I think it kind of requires a different kind of buyer than it typically goes to an auction house. And I think that our ability to effectively use social media to market it has really increased sales.
Yeah, one thing this place does that nothing else does. I know all the auctioneers here in Kansas City. I know all of them on a first name basis. They're almost all in my phone. I talk to all of them regularly. But the one thing we do here that is difficult for a lot of live auctions to do is draw young people. Because young people have never been to auctions. They don't know what auctions are. And I know because when they come down, they're like, how does this work? What do we do? Do we pay as we get the thing?
Yeah, they said it's like Whatnot IRL.
Yeah, Whatnot in real life. But it's been nice. We've focused on getting young people down here. And to do that, we use the things that we know will attract younger buyers. When we have Pokemon cards, we feature them. We run ads on them targeted at a demographic, a younger demographic, that 20 to 35-year-old demographic. And we purposefully target that because we want them to come down and experience a live auction. First, it's a lot of fun. And it's a great way to buy the things that you really like. And it works. We're getting young people in here constantly.
Yeah, and I think once they come once or twice and realize how fun it is and that maybe they can get a bargain, I mean, they're coming back, which is really in the auction community a very difficult thing to do. And we have a lot of women. We have just like a very diverse
now, Tammy,
social crowd.
The reason it works like that and the reason we're able to draw those crowds off of what's in that room is because I gurued it all into the right spaces. So I gurued the front to be right, and I gurued the side to be right, and then everybody else acted out the plan that I made.
I feel like you're creating a gerund. You're taking a noun and making it into an active verb.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure that gurued. No, I wanted to say, I think another really interesting thing that we had there were those red line Hot Wheels.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you?
So I had 3 red line Hot Wheels. Now, I don't know if we'll get the rest of that collection or not, but I'm told there are 160 more carded red line Hot Wheels.
Yeah. So these were new old stock on the card, like with pristine cards.
New old stock, 1960s.
Yeah.
Sealed on card, red line Hot Wheels.
We don't see those very often.
Yeah. You find them loose and they're still expensive, but the on the card Redline Hot Wheels were outrageously expensive on Wednesday. Here we go on the best one, the Nomad, sealed on the card. Better piece on this one, real good card, nice clean card. Someone start me at 100 and go on that one. 100 here, get a 125. 100 here, get a 125. 125 here, no 150, no 175. 170 here, 2 here, no 210, 225, 225. Now 250, now 275. I'm at 250 here, gonna be 275. 250 here, 275 here, no 3, no 325. Now 350. I'm at 325 here, gonna be 350, 350, 350, 325 here, gonna be 350. I'm at 325 here, gonna be 350, now 350, now 350, now 350. Sold at $325.
It was pretty good.
$5, yeah. They liked that stuff. It was nice. I don't usually see it, so it was kind of nice to get to sell it. And I was really glad that the crowd that was here wanted it.
They recognized the value in that too, the rarity.
I felt really bad. There was one old guy, and he came to me before. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that one, that one, that one." And then it started, and he was like, he didn't get to buy any of them. It went up so fast that he couldn't even bid on them.
Oh no, it was what was the thing where you said, "Okay, we're gonna start this at 500," and the crowd laughed?
That was 3 weeks ago.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was. There was one night I was like, "Yeah, we'll start me at 500 and go 500 wherever I live 5," and the crowd laughed. And then I started it at 100, and it sold for like $700.
Oh no, it sold for more than that.
Whatever it was.
I feel like it sold for like $1,200.
And then the whole crowd went.
And you could audibly hear the gasp from the crowd, and I was like,
"Those are my favorite moments. Those are my favorite moments." They laughed. I was like, "Start me at 500 and go," and they're like laughing. Then I sell for whatever it was, $1,000, and you just heard the whole crowd go.
Yeah.
If I can find it, I'd put it on a thing. It's funny.
Well, it is. It's live. So we live stream all of our Wednesday night auctions. So you can watch it in real life as we're selling these things. And we're on every platform, all the social media. But you can watch it live. And so it's fun to also see people's comments as they're coming through about, "Oh my gosh, I didn't expect it to sell for that," or, "Hey, can I bid? I want to get on and bid." And yeah, so you can go back and watch it.
If you've never been to an auction before, a live auction, so we stream these across all the social media platforms. YouTube's probably the best one to watch it on. But you can set and experience an entire live auction without having to be there and get your feet wet to understand what it is. You can just watch a whole entire auction. And we stream them. We run multiple camera angles, and they're genuinely fun. And it's surprising what some stuff sells for. So if you want something to do on a Wednesday night, schedule it, watch it live. It is a lot of fun.
It is, yeah.
Now I'm going back to work. You ready?
I thought you didn't work.
Well, I got to go inspire people.
You got to go guru?
I got to go guru.
All right. All right, guru.